Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dion back with a daily Fanduel lineup building video for today, January 29th. Today was one of those days where I just ran two lineups, two tournament lineups. Neither of them cast, so it's not really much to get into. One of them had Porzingis, so you already know that one had no chance of cash, and another one just wasn't good enough. So uh, I think we can kind of skip on and talk about today, man. And I just want to preference. I just want to let something be known. Um, when I like to give the pros and cons of certain plays, and when I do give the con, that doesn't mean to automatically fade them. I just say that because I was talking to somebody earlier who said I got them off Ryan Anderson because I said there was foul it was possible chance he gets in foul trouble against Boogie, and I do believe there was a chance because we've seen Boogie get people in foul trouble a lot, but man, if you really like to play, man, don't let me sway you just because of a few cons, man. If you really love to play, there's nothing, and you can't really see nothing to really stop you from playing them. Don't let me be the one to get you off of them. So I just had to start off by saying that, man. So without further ado, let's start talking about some of these plays for today. You know, we always start off at point guard. Russell Westbrook got a $200 price bump today. Then he went from 10-6, 10-8. And at this price, I'm still liking him, man. He's still looking pretty safe for cash. I think his floor is still pretty good, man. And in this matchup, I'm definitely loving it. This over under is just 222, man. I haven't seen the over under this high in almost forever, man. This is just looking like fantasy goodness, man. I'm definitely gonna have to get a lot more plays from that game in my lineup. But Russell Westbrook, the first person I'm liking. A lot of people be scared of Patrick Beverly, but let's go take a look at something. This dude's defense hasn't been that good this year, man. One basically giving up about 111 points per 100 possessions. Not really that great this year. We got freaking James Harden, a better defender than him this year. So Patrick Beverly, man, definitely somebody I have no problem attacking. And if you guys saw my video before last, told you guys I was loving Tony Parker, and we see what he did in the spirit time that he got. So uh, Tony Parker, I think he had 31 in like less than 30 minutes or something like that. So that just goes to show, man, Patrick Beverly is definitely somebody we can attack, and with an over under like that, I'm just leaning towards locking Westbrook in my lineup. So even for the video's sake, I'm just gonna put him there. I'm not gonna really. I don't know if I'm gonna really build my lineup or so, but Westbrook pretty solid floor. Now let's go look at DVP actually. See where the Rockets rank. An actual DVP. Okay, so they're about middle of the pack. But when you have a superstar in Westbrook, I think that really doesn't really. I don't think that really matters too much. And this will be a fast-paced game, man. I can't really see this being a slow-paced game. That over/under is just too good for me. So there's pretty much no way that I'm fading Westbrook in cash. So far, man, I'm just loving that play. So, and we also have Cameron Payne being out. So Westbrook was probably seeing about 36 minutes. You might see about 30. I mean, I'm not quite sure that really does that he really affects Westbrook's minutes so much, but like there's times where KD plays a lot more minutes than Westbrook, so KD will be at like 40 and Westbrook will be at about 38, and I could kind of see Westbrook being, and especially if this is close game. If this is a close game, I don't know why I'm speaking so fast, but if this is a close game, Westbrook probably see about 40 plus. So. I definitely like Westbrook, man. Pretty much locking him into my cash game. So I think we kind of move on to the next play. Now, let me actually open up the video so I can go check out the chat. Let's see if you guys are saying anything here. Fast-paced game. Yes, sir. Definitely loving this game, man. Just look at this over-under again. 222 over-under. I don't know when the last time I've seen an over-under that high. So, and they are 7.5 point favorites, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not worried about a blowout or anything like that, but definitely loving Westbrook. Now, next we get Chris Paul versus the Lakers. I want to take a look at the over/under for this game. Okay, there is none yet. I guess that's because we don't know if Lou Will's gonna be playing. We gotta wait to see the Kobe news. And I guess it's just kind of too early for Vegas as far as this game goes. Because speaking about the Lakers, man, they're actually still playing right now. This game was pretty much a blowout, so I said I might as well start a stream up, man. Why not? Because I'm not really cashing anyway, so no point to really keep watching the game and just kind of keep up with the game. So whatever, the game's pretty much over. The backups are in. Score is 109-84 right now. So uh, yeah, man, Chris Paul definitely has a DVP here. Let's go take a look at what the Lakers do. The worst team against point guards. And if this game has any chance of staying close, I definitely think it's on the back of Russell. I said Russell Westbrook. See, that's how much I'm loving him tomorrow. Almost called Chris Paul Russell Westbrook, but Chris Paul, man, price has dropped a little bit if I'm not mistaken. He came off a bad game against ATL. I think he definitely bounces back. His floor would be pretty. I think his floor is pretty good, but in this matchup, I don't know if he really hits his ceiling because of a possible blowout. But I can't really see Chris Paul getting less than maybe 40, 42 if he gets 32 minutes in his game. So I'm definitely loving him for cash. He's pretty safe. You do kind of want at his price, you do kind of want 50. But if this game has any chance of staying close, I think he can hit that. So 9,900, not a bad price tag for him, but also has a solid floor as well. So let's go take a look at usage. Actually, I want to take a look. I don't have it loaded up like I usually do, but I just love coming to NBA stats. Look at the usage. You can kind of filter the stuff out by the dates or whatever. So kind of like that as well. Los Angeles Clippers. And I usually like to do within the last week. So if you guys want keep up with my videos, man, you guys know I always go by the last week. Uh, so within the last week, man, Chris Paul has about a 30.5 usage rate. So the DVP is there. The price tag's a little hefty for me. I'm not quite sure if I'm feeling that price tag, but if there's any way this game stays close, Chris Paul's gonna go off, man. So I like him. I think he's pretty safe. The usage is high. And the Lakers are on the second leg. Tomorrow's game will be the second leg with back-to-back. So I'm kind of leaning towards the blow. So I'm not quite sure if I'm feeling Chris Paul, but definitely has the good matchup there. So let me go take a look at the chat again. Porzingis ruined my night. What about you? I only put in $3, and that was a $2 single entry and a $1 single entry. So didn't really risk anything. Didn't lose much. So. You didn't cast today? Nah, I didn't cast today, man. I just ran about 2 tournaments. I actually show you guys that actually. So, I'm gonna show you guys my lineups that were trash. So, and I even ran a college basketball that kind of flopped a little bit, missed out about a little bit. So, had a guy that just flopped crazy, man. Let's go look at this first lineup though. 260. Okay, I had John Wall, Rondo, DeRozan, Langston Galloway, Gallinari, McDermott, Porzingis. Man, he probably would put me over the top. I had a freaking flop with Dante Cunningham. I thought he'd see at least 25, 30 minutes, but that didn't happen, man. That guy they brought up from the D League was seeing crazy amount of minutes. Let me go take a look at that actually, see how much he played. Okay, so this new guy they brought up played 35. Ryan Anderson played 40. G played a bunch. So. Dante Cunningham didn't get any burn. They even brought Kendrick Perkins from the dead. So I guess they're really not liking Dante Cunningham. But just about a week ago before he got sick, he was playing about 25 minutes, and now he's not getting any run. So that was kind of strange to me. I was better off going with Bobby Portis, I guess. But yeah, man, that lineup flopped. Now let's go take a look at the other one. 269 one had Drew Clarkson, DeRozan, Otto Porter, man. This dude got injured. He was flopping before he got injured. And Zebo, man. Zebo was a big disappointment. Had a good matchup, but I guess Gasol had a better one because he went off. So yeah, we can kind of move on from there. I just wanted to show you guys my lineup. Yeah, Paul George demolished me tonight. Yeah, I know a lot of people were burned by Paul George. Paul George is one of those guys that unless the matchup is perfect, I don't play him because he's been flopping. It takes about 30 real life points for him to hit value, man. If he doesn't go for 30 actual points in real life, he most times than not he doesn't hit value. So I kind of don't like that. But yeah, we kind of move on now to the next play. Kemba Walker now. This guy, I think he has pretty good DVP here versus Damian Lillard. Let's go see what the Portland ranks. So sixth worst team against point guards. DVP's there for Kemba. I think the usage up, but I think it might drop with Nicholas Batum back. So we definitely got to keep our eyes on that. His price has been inflated because of 31.3 usage rate in the last 4 games. And I think let's go take a look at his last game actually. On the 27th, right? Okay, so last game he had about a 25 usage rate. Roberts had higher, Daniels, Marvin Williams. So I'm not quite sure if I'm feeling Kemba at this price, but he does have the matchup there. But damn man, if only he was about 8K or so, that makes a big difference, man. Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a guy that I might need that extra salary for. But I'm not quite sure he hits his ceiling here, where you see him get a 50 or 60 point gain. I think best case scenario, we just hope that he gets about 42 to 45. Definitely attainable, but definitely would love him at a bargain if Batum wasn't there. But I think he's pretty safe in this matchup. Usage should still be high. Let's go take a look if there's an over under. Yes, 205.5 over under. Uh, in Portland is 5.5 point favorite. So uh, I think Kemba's still a good. I think Kemba's still a solid option there. He's shown upside. I still like him, just not feeling that price a little bit. And we can kind of move on now. Lillard, not the greatest of matchup. No, actually, I wanted to show you guys something as well, so we can see something. Let's take a look at Damian Lillard's individual defense. Okay, so Lillard third worst defender, surrounding about 110 actual points per 100 possessions. So definitely somebody we can attack. We see Kemba's been in a low scoring tier. So 15, 24, 26, 40, 21, 52, 25. But in this matchup, I'll probably fade him just because of the price. But still, I think he's still pretty solid. Lillard, don't think this is the greatest matchup for him, but his usage rate is through the roof, and I think 8 K is kind of a discounted price because we seen him above 9K a couple times, and we know what his ceiling is. And right now they're favored by 5. So when you look at it on paper, who has the best matchup? I think okay, hold on, let's go back. I went too far ahead. Okay, so let's see his usage rate 28.9. Not the greatest matchup in the world, but I think at his price, he doesn't really kill you, man. If this game stays close, it's most likely on the back of Lillard. So let's go take a look at Charlotte real quick. Kemba. So Kemba's been pretty solid defensively, man. Not a guy you really not a guy I like to pick on. He's been doing his thing all right. So Lillard, man, high usage. He's looking more like a tournament option for me. Not quite sure if I'm feeling him, even though he has been pretty safe in most times. But you've seen the floor has been inconsistent lately. So until he gets it back going, man, tournament option for me. Got you a 17 versus Philly, 25 versus Washington, 33 versus Atlanta. So until he shows me he can consistently get 40, at least get 38 or something regularly. So until he shows me he can do that, man, he's the tournament option for me. And the matchup's not great. So IT2, I think he's out of practice. Yep. But he expects to play Friday. I think he has a pretty solid matchup here. Let's go take a look at DVP. Okay, Orlando is close to bottom of 10, close to bottom 10 versus point guards, but more like in the middle of the pack. So Alfred Payne, let's go take a look at his defense, individual defense, real quick. See if he's a guy we definitely want to attack or not. So Alfred Payne's pretty solid, man, right about average there. You got IT2, man. His price is lower, man. This is lovely. This is about the time you really want to play him, man, because we've seen him. He's been above 8K for I don't even know how long, for close to a month it feels like. So got him at a discounted price, high usage. Let's go take a look at his usage rate in the last week. And I think this is a pretty solid option. Let's see where he's at. Okay, 28.2 usage rate within the last week. Do we have an over under on this game, please? Okay, 204 over under. Boston's favored by 8. So I guess they're teetering on a blowout, man. But we've seen Denver keep it close enough to where starters played a little bit in the fourth. So I think that's one of the situations again. And he still should see about 31 plus minutes in this matchup. I guess he kind of flopped last time, but it's because Avery Bradley had a hell of a game, man. You had to defer in that situation. But I don't know if I really want to play him on a gimpy ankle. On a gimpy ankle, man. Hopefully, uh, this kind of makes him a good tournament option because I think a lot of people will see that GTD and kind of avoid him. But he might be 100% for all we know after the day's rest. So, AK definitely somebody I like, man. He's shown enough upside for me. I think he's top 10 in scoring as well in the NBA, so he's definitely a reliable scorer. Let's go take a look at his game log again: 16, 23, 20, 22, 21, 20, 32, 19, 28, 34. So his scoring is pretty consistent. You don't really have to worry about that. Let's take a look at the chat again. Yeah, fire me. Yeah. All right, so we can kind of keep on scrolling down. Reggie Jackson, man, he's been balling, man. He's been pretty consistent. Not necessarily hitting value all the time, but in good matchups, he's close to it, man. I just wish they trade Brandon Jennings already, so Reggie Jackson go back to playing 34 plus minutes. Because he's had pretty good matchups, and he just is like a short leash on his minutes, man. They won't extend it for nothing. So versus Cleveland. I think this is a good individual matchup for him. But this game's probably going to be the pace of this game is going to be super slow, man. I have read about Cleveland wanting to speed up the pace of the game, but they haven't done it. They haven't done it consistently, man. I think you still got guys trying to get their conditioning up. So right now at this point in time, I mean on the road. I mean he's at home and Cleveland's on the road, so this might be a time where they want to pick up the pace and dictate it and try to get some easy buckets on the road. So if you think it's one of those kind of games, maybe Reggie Jackson's worth a look. He's been pretty consistent. 7,100. I don't really like the price, man, for his minute situation. So I'll probably fade him there. So we can kind of move on. Kyrie Irving, man, this guy's tournament option. Dude, minutes have been all over the place. Just can't trust him at this point. So we'll kind of keep going down till we find a good matchup that we like. D Will versus Brooklyn, man. This might be a little bit of a French game, man. It's not on the road, but man, I think he might still have some ill will towards Brooklyn, man. I know a Nets fan personally that says he didn't like how he left. D Will didn't play the last game at Brooklyn. They think a lot of people thought he was faking the illness for that game, so just so he didn't have to face the crowd or whatever, because he'd even show up to the game, like he didn't show up to the arena or anything. So let's go take a look real quick. D Will's usage in the last week, 21.1. So not the worst, but I think D Will's been pretty consistent, man. He definitely earned himself uh cash game recognition until these last couple of games versus Lakers, and kind of fell off. Golden State, that was kind of a blowout. I mean, I'm not gonna hold that against him. Houston, so I guess maybe he's on the decline. So maybe he's not a cash game option anymore. But for one point, he was hitting 30 plus every game for a decent stretch. So 56 tournament option. Let's go take a look at how Brooklyn's fared against point guards, third worst team still. D Will has a decent usage rate. So definitely don't dislike him all the way. He's been playing about 30 plus minutes in close games. So I think in this situation, he'll probably see about 32. I think Brooklyn keep it close. So I like D Will a little bit. Don't know if I'll roster him, but definitely some merit to playing him. So I think kind of move on. A lot of people like Marcus Smart. This is not the game where I see him really going off. This is Orlando plays pretty slow. And man, unless you see a real blowout, man, where he gets to go off, he's a tournament option, man. 5,500 though, he's just too much for a backup, in my opinion. So I'll kind of move on there. Maybe D'Angelo Russell if the Lakers get blown out, because they are on the second leg of a back-to-back, so you might see an extended run here. Especially if Lou Will's back, so definitely makes him a tournament option only. Now Archie Goodwin, that price is inflated. Are we still gonna pay? Are we still gonna pay the price for him to get potentially a 20.9? I'm not quite sure if I can do that yet. But damn man, he went from 4,100 to 5K in 2 days. So Archie Goodwin, man, he's looking more like a fade to me. I'm not quite sure if there's anybody coming back. There's still some minutes. Let's see. Brandon Knight news. He's out for the whole road trip. Lorenzo Brown does not really get minutes, so uh, they just signed some guy, man. Let's see if they put him on here already. I forgot his name. Crap. I think it's Jordan McCray or something like that. But I guess they didn't add him to the Fanduel player pool yet because he might not even get in an actual game. So, right now, man, this I just don't know about playing Archie Goodwin, man. At 5K, that's a little bit too hefty for me. Let's see if they gave Booker a price tag, price bump. I just want to see. Okay, so he's 4.9 now, so he needs 25 minimum. Uh, he's about 25 minimum. So let's go back to point guards actually and let's keep scrolling. Patrick Beverly maybe. He's been close to value, man. He didn't play his regular minutes because of a blowout, so 16.9. He's close. He needs about 22 to 23 for value. And we've seen OKC struggle a little bit against point guards this year. Bottom 10 team. Beverly not a high usage guy, but he does feed a lot off of Harden. He gets wide open looks, and he might play a little bit of feisty defense today and force some turnovers, man. So Patrick Beverly definitely worth a look. I even like him in cash, man, because even in cash, even in you look at his minutes, man, pretty consistent in close games. This was a blowout, so he got 21 in a blowout. 31 that was a close game. 35. So I mean, he's been pretty consistent, man. Whenever he's in the close game, so definitely not a guy that'll probably kill your lineup. So might not have the ceiling you want, but definitely doesn't look like he'll kill your lineup. So Patrick Beverly worth a look. After that, we can kind of keep scrolling through. Felton tournament option only. I'll be interested to see if Devin Harris is back. Let's see. He's questionable, so I mean, unless Devin Harris is out, man, Raymond Felton's tournament option only, man. He's actually even a tournament if Devin Harris is out, so especially at the price. Let's keep scrolling down if there's any other viable plays. And I'm not seeing any, so I'm gonna take a look at the chat, see what you guys are talking about. Thoughts on Archie Goodwin? Yeah, I already spoke about him, man. So yeah, man. Oh, appreciate that, man. Y'all give this video a thumbs up, man, if y'all like what I'm talking about so far. I'm trying to get my views up. A few nights ago, man, I got like 6 dislikes. I don't know why, but I'm trying to get the thumbs ups to outweigh those. So help me out a little bit. Next we got James Harden versus Dion Waiters. I'm locking him into my lineup. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out a way to not a way, but just gonna have to find a lot of value today because it's looking like Russell Westbrook and James Harden are locked into my lineup today. I'm just loving James Harden matchup as well. Let's go take a look at OKC's defense. Let's see who the guys we want to attack. Right there, you got Anthony Morrow, DJ Augustine, Dion Waiters, the worst 3 defenders on the team. And James Harden coming into town, even at 10.2, loving the price tag. If he gets 48 to 50, I'm fine with that. Don't need him to get over 50 even at 10K, especially if you find some good value today. So I like him a lot. Chris Middleton, pretty consistent. Oh, we actually, I even go over James Harden usage rate. So let's go take a look at that. Within the last week, 28.3. So let's go take a look at what it was in the last game. Even against the Spurs, he had a 28.9. So he's pretty consistent, and I was in the blowout, so play 28 minutes. Let's go back to it. Okay, so yeah, 28.3 from James Harden. Pretty consistent, so I like him, man. Especially in a good matchup. This is a good matchup for him. So we take a look over under once again 222. That's all I need to say. Shooting guard next, we got Chris Middleton, 7,600 versus Miami. This guy might be the most consistent player ever. Like even in bad matchups, he goes off. Like he might not crush value, but he's never gonna ruin your lineup. And I think this is a pretty solid matchup for him at home, even on the second leg of a back-to-back. Miami's defense has been struggling a little bit, especially with Hassan Whiteside out, no rim protection. But look, even his last game at Miami, I think Whiteside played that game. He got you 22.7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. He got you 44.9, man. I know we got some guys back like Jared Bayless, but let's go take a look at his usage rate still. This guy just continues to score over 20 actual points every game for some reason. Like he's just been pretty solid. So 28.1 usage rate within the last week. He didn't score 20 actual points today. His streak was broken, but man, he still hit value, man. I'll take that, man. Any way you can get it. He didn't hit exactly value, but he didn't kill any lineup. So, what you want out of him? You want about 37. He got you 35. I think that's pretty solid. So definitely somebody I like in cash games. McCollum's tournament option only, man. I learned my lesson. Never play this guy in cash again unless Lillard is out, and it's a great matchup. So CJ McCollum, 76. That price tag is just a little bit too hefty for me, but he does have decent usage. Does have a decent usage rate. Is Jeremy Lin gonna start as shooting guard again tomorrow? Let's go take a look real quick. Okay, they got Nicholas Batum back at the shooting guard, so I'm definitely not a guy I want to pick on there. So, uh, definitely looking to fade McCollum and everything, man. I don't really have too much an eye open on him. Dwayne Wade, definitely somebody I like. He's been on a tear last 2 games, 50, 45. So let's go take a look at the usage rate in the last week. 36.2 usage rate. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Can we fade that? There's no over under for that. Now let's go take a look to see how good Chris Middleton has been on defense, man. If he's been good at all. So right there, he's been struggling, man. His defense hasn't been as good as it once was. I'm not quite sure if he was that great of a defender last year, or if it was just they were good on as far as the team defense goes for the Bucks. So, but Chris Middleton's definitely not a guy I want to shy away from, especially you got Wade. Wade's been balling, man, and he's doing this on a road trip. So, I'm not quite sure if these games will take a toll on him yet, but he's had a day off. I think he's pretty well rested. Definitely a solid matchup for him here. So let's go take a look at DVP, where Milwaukee ranks against shooting guards. Let's see if it's bad, if it's top in the leagues. Okay. So bottom 10, pretty much. So they've been hovering around that. So Dwayne Wade, definitely somebody I like, even in cash. I don't like the price tag, but his production has been pretty consistent, so I can't really knock it. So Wade looking like a nice play. The next, Wiggins is a fade for me. Oladipo, I don't play shooting guards versus Boston, but he could make for a sneaky tournament option. Let's see something. Let's go see if that might be a fast-paced game, even though I said the Magic plays slow. But who knows? Boston might be able to dictate it. So let's go see. Yeah, so Boston's not a team I like to pick on. Maybe with the bigs because they might have some soft guys down low like Kelly Olynyk or so. But yeah, man. Other than that, I just gotta fade it. Maybe Vucevic is in play, but not really liking any of the guards against Boston. Then next you got Avery Bradley. Kind of respect Oladipo's defense, and Avery Bradley's price tag is just a little bit too much for me. Don't really expect that. Again, the matchup's not the greatest for him, so probably fade him here. Rodney Hood's been playing good, but going against Wiggins, let's see if that's worth it. Let's go see his usage rate first within the last week. Oh, crap. Okay, so he has a 26.5 usage rate within the last week, and that's in a 3-game span. So that's pretty solid, man. It might be worth it. Go to Josh Smith versus T. Jones. I'm thinking Joshua. What do you think about Brandon Jennings? I can't really trust anybody that plays about 18 minutes a game, so you won't see me rostering Brandon Jennings. But he had a crazy game the other day where he had more rebounds than Andre Drummond. He had like 10 rebounds. And Drummond had like 6 or something like that. Okay, yeah. So I mean, if you really could bank on him getting 20 plus Fanduel points in 18 to 20 minutes, I guess so. But I'm not a guy that likes to get that cute, so I'd rather just go with the guys that I think consistently playing over 26 plus minutes, good usage, good matchup. So most likely fade him. But yeah, look at this. He had 10 rebounds, and let's go look at what Drummond did that game. And I had Drummond that night, so I was kind of upset. So 4 points, 8 rebounds, 16 FanDuel points. So uh, I guess Brandon Jennings was the center that day. So let's kind of scroll back down to shooting guard. Mm, Kobe Bryant probably won't even play tomorrow. That's essentially a home game. Clippers and Lakers share the arena. Joe Johnson versus Dallas. He's been sneaky sometimes in tournaments, especially in close games. He's been pretty solid 20, 26.8, 24, 21 in the last 3 games. And if this game stays close, man, I could see Joe Johnson getting you another 25. He's been pretty safe. Wesley Matthews. Let's go see if he's lining up at shooting guard or small forward. Uh, Brooklyn. So, okay, Joe Johnson's been a small forward, actually. So, let's go take a look at something. Uh, all right, so we can kind of scroll down now. Let's see if Chandler Parsons up here already. So Chandler Parsons definitely not somebody you where I'm scared of playing guys against. Defense hasn't been the greatest. Wesley Matthews hasn't been the greatest as well. So there's definitely some merit to playing Joe Johnson. I think he's pretty safe. Let's go see if there's over under in this game. Okay, so 199, but Dallas is 9.5 point favorites, man. If you trust that spread, I guess you can fade it. But I'm kind of liking Joe Johnson regardless, man. I think if it is a blowout, man, the game stays close until the winning moments in the fourth, probably like 3 minutes. That's when it becomes like a true blowout or so. But still like Joe Johnson a little bit, man, just because he's been pretty safe and he's shown a consistent enough floor in the last few games. So J.R. Smith versus Detroit. Uh, high upside guy, man. He's been balling lately. Don't like the matchup. Let's go take a look at DVP. Uh, where Detroit ranks. Okay, so they're pretty much middle pack, close to being the top 10 team versus shooting guards. Let's go see if KCP somebody we like to pick on. Uh, okay, so Drummond's definitely not the guy. KCP's been a above average defender, I guess you can say. So his thing is about under 105, man. 105 plus 105 and up. Definitely guys you want to look to target or at least have your eye on playing guys against them. So KCP, let's go take a look at J.R. Smith usage within the last week. But J.R. Smith always a tournament option, man, because that guy is a streaky shooter. So you just always have to have 21.5. So you just always have to have them in the back of your mind that he might be a good play. So J.R. Smith, yeah, got them. Thoughts on Howard? I'll get to centers. I'm not really on that yet. J.R. Smith, the only player I trust in 18 minutes with is Boban and the Spurs. Okay, yeah. Boban's been like the only consistent guy. He's been a point per minute beast, man. So 20 minutes for Boban actually equals 25 FanDuel points. So that's about it. J.R. Smith, though, he's showing enough sailing for me. Got you 20 in 26 minutes, got you 20, 33, 27, 39, 34. So it look like when he's playing heavy minutes, and those most likely are coming in close games, he's been having a good game. So, but the matchup's not the greatest for me, so I'll probably look to avoid JR and Cash, but definitely wouldn't be surprised if he had a great game there. So Jeremy Lin injured. Oh, he will not play Friday. So damn, that's opening up a lot for Batum and even Kemba, man. So I was crapping on Kemba, but man, let's see if Lamb is expected to be out. He's questionable Friday too. Okay, so yeah, Kemba's looking a little bit better now. Now that I know that Jeremy Lin's out, man, I wish I knew that earlier. So I could go take back what I said, the bad things I said about him. But yeah, Kemba's definitely like a solid option now. So let's keep scrolling down. Flalo. If there is no Melo, no Porzingis, he's definitely a nice guy I like. Phoenix has struggled against point guards and shooting guards all season. So let's go take a look. Second worst team. Let's go take a look at Phoenix Suns defense, man. I'm gonna show you guys how bad they are. Okay, let's see. Devin Booker, man, defensive rating 113.5. That is horrible, man. I'm pretty sure if we go rank that by the all players in the NBA, that's one of the worst. So I filtered it by entire NBA. So we're gonna see the worst defenders in the NBA. So when you look at this list, Devin Booker is number 5, man. And he's the guy that sees the most minutes out of everybody on this list. So definitely somebody I like to target against. And if Melo's out, Flalo usage should be through the roof. So I'll definitely like him there in cash and tournaments with if Melo's out. JJ Redick tournament option just because he's so scoring dependent. I kind of wish he was a little bit cheaper, but look at this. Like, it's too hard to really bank on it from him. Bank on consistent fantasy production from him. So probably fade him. Wesley Matthews a fade. Devin Booker's close to being that fade at that price tag. Let's see what he did last time out. Got 25, so, 25, 27, 19, 31. He'll probably be high owned again. So if you're a guy that just likes to play people for the block, you can give Devin Booker a look. Probably will play him as well. So, Fournier not in play. Levine. This all depends if Kevin Martin is out or not. So let's go take a look. Okay. He's been ruled doubtful. So we got Levine back in play versus Utah, or are we not trusting him in this horrible matchup? And I'm one of the guys that I'm not going to trust him in this horrible matchup, man. I don't know if I can play him, man, against this slow-paced team. Really not any guys that, like, especially they got Derek Favors back, so this game's about to be even slower. The defense should be a lot better, man. We see what they just did last game, so Levine definitely a guy I'll probably pass on. I don't really like this game at all either. Let's go see if there's an over-under. 194 over-under. Utah's favored by 7, so I guess they don't expect Minnesota to score a lot of points at all. So definitely a game I like to fade. If you're gonna play Levine, man, I just suggest you play him in tournaments and don't play him in cash. Jamal Crawford, tournament option, Galloway. So it depends if Calderon is out, but if Calderon is out, Galloway's he's definitely in play, man. So against Phoenix, he'll probably be back at the 1 like he was today. Deion Waiters always a tournament option for me. Kind of scroll down. I kind of like Wayne Nelson if he's playing consistent 30 minutes. Wesley Matthews' defense hasn't been that good. But Andre, he'll be more of a tournament option for me just because he's so cheap, man. So it'll help me fit in studs. But he doesn't really have much usage. But let's look. Wesley Matthews' defense hasn't been that good. So let's go take a look at his use. Wayne Nelson's usage. Probably horrible. So within the last week, Wayne Nelson has a 16.6 usage rate. So that's getting real cute. Definitely tournament option. No, nothing more. So wouldn't trust even in 30 minutes, man. Tournament option. So after that, I think we're pretty much done with the shooting guards. I'll go take a look at the chat, see what you guys are talking about. Love in the paint, rebound, LeBron, depending on how. What about AB? I'm not even quite sure who AB is. Maybe who are you talking about exactly? AB? Oh, AB Bradley. I think I already talked about him. I said I'm not really feeling him in this matchup. Doesn't have a good matchup, and his price is kind of inflated, man. I liked him when he was like 5'2", 5'4", and cheaper like that. So if that's what you're talking about, I'm not really a big fan of him. But if you really love him, man, this is gonna be a fast-paced game. I could see him racking up a bunch of steals again, but I don't really see him scoring 20-plus points again in this game. I think this is more of a IT2 game possibly. So, but his minutes are up there. He's been pretty consistent. Just wouldn't bank on him in cash games. I think he's more of a tournament option with in this matchup. So, without that, okay, yeah, my bad, Bradley. All right, so we can pretty much move on to the small forward position now. Kevin Durant versus Ariza at 10.6. I'm not quite sure how I'm feeling. I'm not quite sure if I'm feeling that price at all. But this over under, man, is definitely like swaying me to wanting to play him. But let's go take a look to see if Ariza's somebody we could pick on. So Ariza's definitely defense hasn't been that good this year. 109.2. I expected it to be somewhere around here with Dwight around the 104 range, but so KD's definitely in play. His price tags, man, I don't know if 10.6 is getting is cutting it deep, man, and I can't fit Westbrook with KD, but I wouldn't be surprised to see KD go off in this matchup. He's a scoring machine. Not too many guys can slow him down anyway. So, uh, Reza, man, probably slow him down a little bit, and this might be a favorable matchup for Westbrook. But I wouldn't be surprised to see KD go off for 50 plus. So, if you like him, man, definitely roster him. He's more of a tournament play for me because I'm just locked in on Westbrook, and I probably won't have much exposure to KD at all. But definitely loving all of Westbrook. So we can kind of move on there. LeBron James in a close matchup where Kyrie's not getting a bunch of minutes. Love has a decent matchup. So this might be a game for LeBron. Let's go. I just want to take a look at his game log versus Detroit. So I'll open up ESPN. All right, low faster, man. Uh, so in the one game versus Detroit this year, he got you 30 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. I'm not quite sure, no steals or anything like that. So let's go see if that's even coming anything anywhere close to value. So okay, I'm trying to look for that game. All right, and they actually lost that game. So that's 26 with the 4 turnovers. 29, 30, 36, 37. So he struggled there too. So I want to take a look to see who went off this game for Cleveland. LeBron had the best game, and he was the only one close to value, I guess. So 15, 17, 20, 21, 30. So I guess Kevin Love had about 30. So mostly nobody really went off in this game. JR got close to value, and after that, everybody pretty much struggled. So I mean, if you're really into living in through game logs and stuff like that, man, LeBron's looking like a fade, but I think he could bounce back and have a pretty solid game here. Detroit's kind of went in a slump. At that point, they were looking pretty great on defense and offense. So, and I think that's way before Ilyasova was getting a bunch of minutes and things like that. So, uh, definitely like LeBron. He'll probably be low on, man. I think a lot of people are gonna pay up for KD in this game especially after looking at the over under, and LeBron James would be criminally under owned. So I think he could be a pretty solid option here. Gordon Hayward, not feeling him at that price. Just can't do it, man. 8.3. Um, Greek Freak. Let's go take a look at his game log. He's definitely not looking like he's a play for me. Jason Kidd back. Minutes are probably gonna be all over the place. Can't really trust too much. Chandler Parsons. I think he's a pretty solid option. Let's go see how Joe Johnson's fared on defense. Click the wrong tab. Uh, okay, so Joe Johnson's been pretty bad on defense, and let's go take a look at Chandler Parsons' usage rate. Dallas within the last week. So Chandler Parsons, 23.6 usage rate. That's pretty decent considering his price, 6.6. He's shown enough upside for me, man. He just got you 33 verse. He got you. Look at his game log. He's just been climbing 28, 43, 37, 45, 33, 33 again. So Chandler Parsons, man, pretty. I can't speak English right now. Chandler Parsons been pretty consistent. I like him 6.6. Don't know if he'll really exceed 40 or anything like that, but I'm definitely banking on him getting 32, 35 here. So definitely like him for a tournament and cash games. I just want to fit him right there. Just see if I like him there. That's one of my favorite plays at small forward today. I think he's pretty safe. So Crowder, I told you guys I'm never paying over 6K for him. Batum, he's definitely in play versus Portland. If he's starting at the 2 guard, he gets a lot of McCollum defense. Now let's go take a look at some of the DVP shooting guards. Uh, oh, so Portland has dropped a little bit. They used to be one of the worst. So okay, so they got them a little better, but that's not 36 or 38 is really not too far off. So let's go take a look at his actual individual defense. All right, you got CJ McCollum at 109.7 points per 100 possessions. I definitely think Batum's in play here as well, man. Think his usage would be up a little bit too, especially with Jeremy Lin out, and there's possibly no Jeremy Lin. I got no problem with a Kemba Nicholas Batum stack, and this is his former team, so this might be a game where he's looking to get some revenge. Let's go take a look at something. I want to see if he actually played them earlier this year. Make sure. So against Portland, he played them once this year, and look what he had: 33, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. So Batum's looking like a nice solid cash game play as well, man. Starting at the two, we could just kind of lock him there. I'm not making the cash game lineup as I go along, but yeah, man. Ariza versus Durant, 5.7K. He's dropped over me. He just played the Spurs, so I guess we give him a pass. But and this game should be very fast paced. KD not a horrible defender, but man, I don't know. This might be a Dwight Howard. This might be a James Harden day, and Reese's price is way up, so I'm not quite sure if I'm really liking him a lot, but definitely worth a look. So I think he sees about 35 to 40 minutes in this game, so definitely worth a look here. Marcus Morris not in play. They raised PJ Tucker's price, man. They gotta chill. They have to chill, man. This guy's one of my favorite plays. He just never gets you less than like 22 whenever I roster make cash. Pretty safe, man. He's kind of matchup proof, man. I don't know what it is, but he just keeps hitting value. So definitely love him in cash. Never a tournament option because the upside is kind of limited, but that's about it. Shabazz, can't really play him in this matchup. Um, Stanley Johnson, I think he got 30 minutes randomly out of nowhere, so I guess they kind of took away some of Ilyasova minutes. Uh, be intrigued to see if they do that here, but I'm not quite sure they do that with the Cavs having Miles Golf, Love, and Tristan Thompson, so I can't really see them getting into that small ball situation here. After that, Lance Thomas, maybe if Melo's out, but I don't really like him. He doesn't really produce much. Got 25 minutes today with Melo out and Porzingis out, so definitely not trustworthy. And after that, small forward gets kind of slim, man. Not really liking anybody in this bottom tier, not even PJ Harrison. So let me go take a look at the chat once again. Harden's the absolute shooting guard lock. Yeah, he's pretty much a lock for me, man. Wesley Johnson. Let me go take a look at him. I think he's been having some pretty solid games too. So yeah, man. He's more of a tournament option just because you can't really bank on him. You can't really trust him. He can give you a 9.6. Doc might say, yeah, you're playing 21 minutes today, another 21. But he's been producing sometimes, so tournament option only. I mean, 4.1K, I don't think he really kills you. I don't think he gets you less than like 15 in this game, so definitely worth a look here. And maybe he plays if it's a blowout too, so who knows? Chris Bosh, great matchup here. High usage. Can't really knock him. Playing 30 plus minutes. I would like it if he played like 35 or something like that. But go take a look at the usage. 29.4 usage rate, playing over 30 minutes, 7.6, pretty solid. Won't really kill your lineup. He's getting you 30 plus every game. So when he plays 30 minutes, so I like that a lot. Had a day's rest, so he should be back up to the 35 plus minutes. He might just play 32 just off the strength that they had. That was the second leg of it back to back. K Love, I like his matchup individually versus Ilyasova. Let's go see how Ilyasova ranks on defense. Let's see. Ilyasova surrounded by 104, so it hasn't been the worst defender, but I don't think Kevin Love needs actual points to really hit value here. 7.3. Nah, he might actually need that, man. He got a price bump. I think he was just at 7,100 or 6,900 or something like that. So Kevin Love, not really feeling his matchup here, man. I don't think his usage is high enough for me to roster him, especially in cash. But definitely a nice tournament option because we've seen outside. So K Love 21.8 usage, not horrible, but I guess this is a decent matchup when you look at it on paper. So uh, definitely like Kevin Love's worth a look. Favors minutes, not really getting them back yet. Dirk Nowitzki versus Daddy Young. Let's go see DVP in this game. Mm. And there's quite a few guys with some good matchups in this Boston versus Dallas games from the Dallas side. So it'll be tough to see who's going to dominate the ball or not. So let's go see if Brooklyn's horrible. Okay, so they're basically middle of the pack. So I guess it's worth a look still for Dirk. But he's not playing over 30 minutes consistently, so I probably wouldn't roster him. But he's shown enough upside in the past. So uh, tournament option only. That Young, I do like that Young in this matchup actually. 30 plus minutes, good DVP here. Usage not high, but I like him a little bit. Randall, second label back to back. 5,800 price tag just too much. Same with Ibaka. Sullinger minutes not consistent. 18, 16. Like look at that, can't play him there. Elias Silva, hard trust and cash. Last 3 games his minutes have dropped, so I don't know what's going on there as well. Jabari, not a good matchup for him. Amir, he's been going off recently. His minutes are coming back 20, 23, 30. But Brad Stevens is so inconsistent with the minutes. I never know who to roster. So probably won't roster him here. Maybe a tournament option. Marvin Williams, pretty consistent, but I guess with Batum back, the minutes are down. Well, they did get blown out, so never mind. I'll take that back. But he should see about 30 minutes here. Wouldn't be surprised, but his price is kind of up, especially after that Sacramento game. Let's see how much he had in the game. 34. So not really feeling him there. I'm sure. I think Porzingis is gonna be back. They said he had an illness or something. So D Will at 49 is kind of fadeable for me. And let me know who you guys are liking at this mid-tier power forward because there's not too many guys I'm liking here. Maybe Tristan Thompson, he's back starting at center. Uh, let's go see Wesley Johnson. Tobias Harris. I didn't talk about him. I actually skipped over. I don't think I remember seeing his name, but at 5,900 versus Boston, that's tough for me to play. But he's pretty much a tournament option only for me. I'm not really feeling him. Usage isn't that high. Let's go take a look at him actually. Uh, so 5,900 and he only has a 20 usage rating, and the matchup's not great. Let's go take a look at Boston real quick. And Boston's one of the best defensive efficiency teams in the NBA. So they push the pace a lot, but they're pretty good defensively. So that's rare to see. So let's go see Jay Crowder. Definitely not a guy I want to pick on, man. Defense has been pretty stout, man. So I likely fade him. So Tobias, definitely tournament option only. Let me go see if you guys like any power forwards from this. So yep, Lou Tunes. Let's go take a look. Uh, is his minutes consistent? Once again, he went from playing 24 to 37. So, I mean, if he's getting minutes like this at 4,400, I don't know if I can fade him. He's a guy he gets up and down the court. Not really super skilled power forward. He's more like a poor man's Blake Griffin in a sense. He's a high flyer. He gets up and down the court, but doesn't really have the skill set all the way there yet. But pretty much 4,400. I guess he can't kill you, man. I can see him getting the same amount if he plays 37 minutes, 9 and 9, 3 assists, or steal. Like that should be pretty easy for him. He only needs about 22 for value, so I definitely like him, man. I'll be interested to see if he's gonna get those minutes again, though. And these power forwards from Houston, not really feeling them. Maybe Josh Smith. I like Josh Smith a little bit. His production has been pretty good. 25, 28, 23 in his first 3 games with the Rockets. So Definitely not a bad play at all. Oh no, I think he actually came this Milwaukee game. So yeah, Milwaukee, he's been pretty good, man. Versus I think OKC is the best rebounder team, so I'm not gonna really expect a lot of boards, but in a high scoring game like this, I think everybody's worth mentioning. So I like Josh Smith. After that, power forward gets tricky. John Lewis back, so not even think about Teletovic. John Henson's out, so let me see how many minutes Jabari Parker played today. Only played 29, so hold on, who the hell got minutes? Or maybe they up Greg Monroe minutes back up. Let's see. What? Greg Monroe only played 20. Yo, who the hell's getting minutes? Johnny O'Brien got 20. Let's see if Chris Copeland's getting minutes. He got 7. That's not really nothing. Giannis 35. Middleton 32. I guess it was just super evenly distributed today. Bayless probably got like 30. He only got 20. He got 5. So everybody's getting minutes today. So and my Carter Williams got 27. So yeah, you see Jason Kidd's back and the minutes are already screwed up. So um I can't even trust nobody from Milwaukee right now. So power forward, mm, power forward and center from that game from Milwaukee side of the ball. Definitely don't like anybody there. So I think we kind of move on to center. Let me just go check the chat again. Tristan Thompson, I talked about him already. Okay, yep, my Boston no force some turnovers. Yeah, Boston's defense is great, man. They definitely that's where a lot of the pace is coming from because they force a lot of turnovers and they get out there in space, so they make it work. So power forward. Oh yeah, I said Tristan Thompson. I think I said he's a. Let me go take a look at his price. It's at 4.6. I think he could be a decent option, but I wouldn't really trust him in this game because he's not really a scoring threat. So it's really tough to trust him in this game, and a lot of his points come from putbacks and maybe getting hacked with Tristan Thompson. And maybe alley oops from Dellavedova. So if he's not getting you if he's not getting you a double double at least with points and rebounds, he's definitely like a fade because he doesn't block a lot of shots. He doesn't get assists. He doesn't get steals. So a lot of it is gonna come from actual scoring and maybe double digit rebounds. So he's more of a tournament option. So center Drummond, I'm not quite sure I'm like him. I think this matchup's kind of a wash. Karl Anthony Towns versus Utah is a fade. Dwight Howard at 81 versus OKC. He's definitely worth a look, but he doesn't have much usage. A lot of his points come from alleys and stuff like that. And I don't really see him blocking too many shots in this game. Durant's just gonna light it up from behind the arc, and then you got Russell Westbrook driving into the lane, drawing a bunch of fouls. So Dwight Howard, not really feeling him at this price, but definitely a tournament option for me. Brook Lopez, pretty solid, but I don't know why he doesn't get more minutes and get more shot attempts or whatever. So pretty much a fade. Monroe versus I can't trust him, especially after seeing the minutes today. DeAndre versus the Lakers, he could be pretty solid, man. I think even Spencer Hawes could be pretty solid if you expect a blowout. So 7,900. Let's go see what we got last game. 36.8, not bad. So in this matchup, I'm kind of expecting 38 from him. I don't know if I could really trust him to get that, but Vucevic 7,800. Like a lot of these guys are just too highly priced for me for my liking. So I'm not looking really too much at the high price centers. So they didn't really go over the slate before I started doing the stream, but yeah, I'm not really liking a lot of these high price centers. Maybe Rudy Gobert. Let's go see where Minnesota ranks against centers as far as DVP go. Uh, okay. So Minnesota is one of the best teams against centers, top 10 team versus centers. So not really looking to pick on them there. But Rudy Gobert is not like a high usage guy. He's a guy that gets you a bunch of rebounds, blocks, and hopefully he puts in 17 points. So really not feeling him. Center is looking like a wash for me today, man. Kelly Olynyk tournament option only because we don't know the Celtics big man rotation. Uh, Gorgie Jang, he might see a lot of minutes in this game because of Rudy Gobert and Derek Favors. They might try to go big against them, so it depends if KG plays as well. Let's go see the Kevin Garnett news. Uh, Also, he's doubtful, so we might see a lot of Gorgie Jang, man. I think he's worth a look in this at that price. So 5K, not too much. He's showing enough upside for me. 20 in 27 minutes got you 36, and 26 minutes got you 24. And look, he's been putting up some points per minute: 25, 21, 18 minutes, 24, 18 minutes, 22, 16, 23. So he's been pretty consistent. Those have been pretty good matchups, but definitely 5K, man. I think it's worth a look for a Gorgie. A lot of these big men are not looking like they're in play, man. I think center's gonna be tough today. I think I'm probably just lean with Spencer Hawes, consistent 26 plus minutes and in a fairly okay matchup versus Portland centers. Won't have to do too much. I don't think he'll kill your lineup, man. But I'm definitely liking Cole Aldridge in tournaments. Maybe JaVale McGee, man. In tournaments as well, 3,500. You never know his minute situation, but he's been a point per minute type of guy. So 16 minutes against Brooklyn, he might hit you. He might hit 20. So definitely like him in tournaments a little bit. Let's see Pekovic minutes. Okay, so he still hasn't got the bump they were talking about the other day. They say he might get up to 20. Let's go look at the player news. Okay, so Pekovic says that's 8. Okay, this was on the 24th, man, but it says the big man could hit the 20-minute mark for the first time this season. He still hasn't done it. So center is looking like a wash, man. I don't even know who I like. I'm gonna try to make a lineup after I go take a look at the chat. Yeah, Middleton went off to good. Not a lot of good value today either. It's gonna be a tough slate. Yeah, man. It's looking like that so far. But I'm gonna try to make a lineup, man. If you guys don't have any other questions or any feedback to give, so try to make something real quick. Point guard. This is my looking like the day where I can't fade Westbrook or Harden now. Who do I want to fade more between Parsons and Batum? Well, I could just go. Um, I kind of like days like this because then I don't think there's gonna be too many guys that's super chalky, and it's just gonna be all about making a good lineup. So, power forward, we can go Aaron Gordon. He's pretty safe. I think, especially if he's getting those minutes again. Uh, Power forward. Damn, it's tough, man. Who can we trust that power forward? I don't want to pay up, but this one I'm gonna just put Thaddeus Young there. Point guard, we're gonna have to go cheap, most likely. Hold on, let me put Galloway in my lineup. We're just gonna assume that Calderon is out again. That leaves us 7,200 for a point guard. Maybe Reggie Jackson get you a consistent floor. You get 33. So I mean, somebody told me the other day they ran my lineup that I had in the video before last, and I hit 304 or whatever. So hey, I might run this lineup in the tournament, man, just to see how it works out, man. It's definitely not gonna be my final lineup, but I'm definitely liking how it's looking so far. Some pretty nice plays. I'm not sure. I already told you guys I'm not feeling Reggie Jackson, but let me see if I can find some other point guards. I do like Kemba a lot today, man, but I do like Batum. He has a great matchup as well, so it's gonna be tough, man. I want to make both of them work. Uh, Kemba, but I don't want to have 3 Hornets in my lineup, so I probably won't do that. Uh, so I think I'm gonna just leave Reggie Jackson in my lineup. Let me take a look at the chat one more time. Okay, so I mean nobody else has anything to say. I think I'm about to end this. So like I always say, man, I appreciate you guys watching the video, man. Definitely give this a thumbs up. I appreciate all the support, man. Keep following me, man. it keeps me motivated when I see you guys saying ever since you guys started watching my videos, your lineup's been better. So uh, makes me happy, man, to know that I help people, man. And I'm helping guys win money. So hope I can continue to do so, man. The videos will keep coming. So with that being said, I'm gonna head up out of here, man. Hopefully we all cast tomorrow. Peace.